Yes, people, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. I go by the name of Liam, and here is our daily Manchester United update. The tour has finished. We have the trophy. I'm going to sneeze again every time I press record. Oh, it's gone. Hay fever. I think it's gone. Sorry about sniffing. It's minging. I know. I've had my tablets. The tour has finished. We won. We won a little trophy. Premier League Summer Series. It was literally us, West Ham, Everton, Bournemouth. But yeah, we drew 2-2 yesterday. Didn't win. Didn't look the best. But we finished first. That's all that matters. We saw Mbeumo play for a little bit. He looked absolutely knackered, so he needs to get his fitness up before the Arsenal game. Amorim has come out today saying it was the perfect tour. He doesn't mean in regards to Man United being perfection. Like, we didn't perform perfectly. But we played all Premier League clubs, which is all we're going to be playing for the next year. We saw some positives and we saw some negatives that showed what we need to work on. It showed areas we need to help out, areas we need some new players. And yeah, it was good at identifying that, to be honest. It showed how massively we're going to struggle in midfield this season if we don't change it. It showed the need for an out-and-out striker. And probably a goalkeeper too. We did get lucky with some penalties. We had some soft penalties. But yeah, overall, not a bad tour. I mean, we won. That's all you can ask for, I guess. Bruno has also come out demanding transfers. He has said about how some players are lazy off the ball, which, you know, is fair enough. He could have gone in the summer. He got offered over 100 million to go to Saudi Arabia. He said no, he wants to stay and help this team. And I think the board would have said to him when trying to convince him to stay, talking about the plans and who we were going to bring in. And I don't think any of that has happened. So he does seem a little frustrated. Now, I don't know if we're going to have a busy 2 weeks before the window closes or whenever it closes. Well, we got till the end of August, haven't we? So a busy couple of weeks, maybe some panic buying towards the end. I don't know, but Bruno has said that we do need transfers in to help us in certain positions. And I agree with him. I do. There's been an update with Sesko. We have been told that to buy him, it is going to cost 80 million euros for the striker. Before Benjamin Sesko confirms that he wants Man United, he wants to know that Manchester United will be able to pay this. So basically, 80 million euros works out at about 69.6 million pounds. So under 70 million, there will be add-ons as well. I think for 75 million pounds, we can get him. So basically, I think if he wanted Newcastle, he would have, as soon as they came in for him, like, he would be a Newcastle player now. They're ready to go. They've got the money. They're happy with the wages. All they need is a green light, which they haven't got. So to me, that says that he's holding out for Man United. Probably because hopefully he's tempted in United. So from the player's perspective, he doesn't want to say, yes, I want Man United, and then Man United be like, oh no, it's too expensive, sorry. Because then he's already burned his bridges with Newcastle. He's going to then have to grovel and go to his second choice club and be like, actually, I don't think the tune would be that bad. So he wants to know that Man United can afford it. If Man United go back saying £75 million, no problem at all, he will come out and say, okay, I want Man United. That is just what I think. Man United don't want to say the money's okay until they get confirmation the player wants to come to Man United. Man United don't want to be like, yeah, we'll pay £75 million, and then him come out being like, you know what, I think I'd prefer Newcastle. So we're kind of, there's a little conundrum going on. Someone needs to break. Someone needs to budge. And I don't know if it's going to be the club or the player. But at the moment, nothing has been agreed with either club. Newcastle have had one bid rejected, which is why we know it's going to cost 80 million euros now. But personally, nothing changes for me. I say we still go out and buy the player. That means for under £200 million, we have got Cunha, Mbeumo and Sesko if we get him. Just go and get him. Like, we urgently need a centre midfielder, a defensive central midfielder, and a goalkeeper. So if we get Sesko sorted, we have more time to work on the other players we need. So let's get Sesko done now, and then we can focus on a goalkeeper, a midfielder, and we can also focus on selling players, which we seriously need to do as well. That's how I see it all. What do you see? Do you see Sesko joining United? Hopefully he will, and hopefully it won't take too long because we need him. He's the best striker available, and he's not massively expensive. If we had installments spread over 3 years, we're paying like 23 million a year. It's not a lot. So I say we just go out and get him, and we'll make more than that back for getting into Europe next year. So that has to be the goal. We get a good striker now, we get Sesko, and then we get into Europe. Simple, job done. Thank you very much. It'll pay for itself in the long run. Only other thing I wanted to mention while we're here, Rashford is off the mark. He's off the mark. He has got his goal. Barcelona played today. They played against the South Korean side, Daegu FC, and they went on to win 5-0. In the 65th minute, Marcus Rashford became the first Englishman to score for Barcelona since Gary Lineker. The first one. There was even a fan in the crowd holding up a red Man United top with number 10 on the back. So clearly some Man United fans in South Korea, sorry. Don't want to offend anyone. But it's not all good for Rashford at the moment. Because as it stands, he hasn't been registered to play in La Liga, which is obviously due to start very soon. So that's something Barcelona need to get done, because he's not just staying there and not playing in the league. We need him to set the league on fire so we can sell him. So get him registered. We know Barcelona have had problems with players in the past, and we'll probably continue to have problems with players in the future. Look at the Nico Williams stuff and everything else. But yeah, hopefully they get that over the line. That is it for today. Sesko, Rashford, Bruno Amorim. Players are coming home. Tour is done. We can have a little under 2 weeks intense training sessions until we welcome Arsenal in our first game, which I hope is Sesko against Gyökeres, because I just want to see Sesko score a winner and then run up to Arteta like this, saying, you could have had this, but you didn't want it. But yeah, comment below, let me know how you see that game going. As always, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. We're still on track to get to 2,000 subscribers by Christmas. So if you can help me out with that, you're amazing. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.